The first thing Malcolm noticed was that his eyes were open, which seemed strange because a second earlier he had been in that deep place that only really existed at 5:30 in the morning, that deep place where the body went to recuperate after exhausting days spent chasing the Nikkei and even more exhausting evening of rugby, drinking and drunken backgammon. For some reason, that deep place was gone, and instead Malcolm, staring at the ceiling through the darkness, wondered what the hell was going on. The second thing Malcolm noticed was the ceiling was moving. Not the familiar, not too many beers, too many hard tackles sort of spin, but a violent span motion, back and forth no matter where he trained his eyes. He blinked hard and he still the damn thing was moving even faster. So fast that he was having trouble focusing on any spot, so fucking fast that he was getting dizzy and his stomach started to churn. And then the third thing he finally noticed was the sound. An ego's roar, small at first, then growing to so loud made his ears ring. A tortured primal ancient sound that came from someone below down. A sound that tore through his bones and sent sparks of fear in his brain. What the fuck? His body was suddenly vibrating so violent that he could hardly get the words out. He gripped the futon with both hands, his mouth wide open, his feet kicking as to the blanket. The sound grew even louder, deep, and the ceiling shifting hard to the left, and then the Malcolm realized that it wasn't just the ceiling, that it was moving. His whole apartment was moving. Fuck. The whole apartment building was moving, and then dawned on him and he straight on the fuck quake. Growing up in New Jersey, he had never experienced an earthquakes before. He'd seen them on TV and read about them in newspapers. When Anna, his ex-girlfriend, has moved to LA, she had written him a long letter about tremors she had experienced, describing car alarms going off on the street in front of her apartment and cans of soup falling out of her cupboard. This was a hell a lot of worse than blaring car alarms and falling cans of soup. The room jerked to the right and Malcolm toppled off the futon, hitting the floor shoulder first. He rolled over, colliding with the wooden dresser, then pulled himself to his knees. His eyes were wide, but it was still too dark to see clearly. It didn't help that he'd only recently moved into the apartment, which had just minutes from the office, in a posh 12-story complex with a rooftop, outdoor pool, jacuzzi, and 1,000 square big fewer than the last one. Репетитор по скайпу, Smart Teacher 190.